hurricane force winds, you've seen their impact firsthand, but how do crews replicate those gusts to hurricane-proof homes?
The Weather Authority's Nikki Sheeks gives us a behind-the-scenes look inside the testing zone.
The whipping winds of the wall of wind are more than just a sight to see.
We're on a national stage when it comes to research and wind engineering projects.
The 12-fan system at Florida International University provides valuable information to better protect and build homes, schools, all sorts of infrastructure from hurricanes.
Anything that gets affected by wind, so we want them to be more aerodynamic and more resilient. Consequently, then there's less damage.
Testing here has improved the way things are built in the Sunshine State since the machine's development in 2012. The ribbon cutting coincided with the 20th anniversary of Category 5 Hurricane Andrew, which wiped out Homestead and parts of South Florida.
And Andrew is the reason this whole program got started.
As Southwest Floridians know, we need strong, sturdy structures, whether that's because someone's riding out a storm or make sure they still have a place to call home after a hurricane hits.
We have been able to enhance some of the building codes, and that's another part of the mission. Building codes. We have some of the strongest building codes right here in Florida.
So, how does this powerful weather maker work? Each fan is 6 feet in diameter and weighs 15,000 pounds. It uses the same amount of power needed to electrify 2,000 homes to create sustained winds stronger than what was felt from Hurricane Ian.
The wall of wind was built to create hurricane conditions. It can reach speeds at 157 miles per hour. That's a Category 5 storm.
We want the wall of wind to replicate a real hurricane. And two things. First of all, the speed. Just the fans themselves would get us to Category 1. So the engineers had to develop a contraction zone just on the other side of the fans to speed up, to accelerate that air. That's what got us to 157.
Panels were also placed on the ground to replicate the friction created when hurricane winds move over land. This ensures that the wind will strengthen with height just the way hurricane winds do. Water can also be added to the test to recreate raindrops the size associated with a slow-moving storm.
If you have a lot of rain in a wind, yes, that is more a dense airflow, if you will. This rain hitting a window or even a shutter. So they are looking at studies to see how much more force that added rain can add. And that's critical in knowing whether, the window will hold up and the shutter.
Researchers here in the control room are collecting data being done on the current test.
Then the process of updating building codes begins.
It's as close to what Mother Nature can do in real life, and now that's what makes the research so valuable, because we have real hurricane conditions.
Leading to stronger, safer homes. I'm the Weather Authority meteorologist Nikki Sheeks, Wink News.
Yeah, important research for sure. Nikki, thanks.